So you've understood your customers' problems and come up with a bunch of ideas to solve this. But you don't want to be spending 6 months building a solution that no one wants, or it's too difficult for your customers to understand. That's why you need to validate your idea before you begin building it. Before we continue talking more about it, please take a moment to like and subscribe to never miss an update. Have you received an email from any shopping site? Say you went to an e-commerce site, added a t-shirt to your cart, but did not purchase it, only to receive an email within the next 24 hours. Or say you clicked on a new product and they emailed you about it. It almost feels as if someone is stalking you and writing to you about it. Well, not really stalking, but marketers spend a lot of time trying to understand how their consumers behave on their platform so that they can communicate to them based on how they behave. This helps marketers add a personal touch to their technology. Chances are, if you build such email campaigns, you must be using an email marketing tool such as HubSpot, MailChimp, Drip, etc. I personally use Drip a lot and I really love the level of personalization it has. With Drip, you can reach out to customer based on any behavior, based on anything that the customer does on your platform. Whether it's a first-time visitor, whether they purchase, whether it's a returning user, and so on and so forth. So how did Drip manage to do all of it? One of the reasons for Drip's success is how they validated their idea and kept on listening to customer feedback and incorporated it within the product. Today, we have a ton of email marketing tools at our disposal. But back in the day, when Rob Walling, the founder of Drip, was working on his other product, that was not the case. Rob could not find a simple email marketing tool that did not require any advanced technical knowledge. So that's how he came up with the idea of Drip, a simple email marketing tool that people could integrate as an email widget on their app or website and did not really require any advanced technical skills. So he reached out to 17 people whom he thought would be really interested in his idea. Of these, 10 of them replied saying they were really interested and actually committed to paying him. So even before he began building his product, he already had 10 committed customers. So he built a prototype of the product that had just its core features, a simple email marketing tool that people could add to their app or website as an email widget and it would send emails to their customers. However, they were charging $49 per month for it. Naturally, it was too expensive, and that's what their customers also told them. No one was willing to pay $50 for a product that just sent emails. So that's when Rob and his team took a step back and they thought to themselves, what would make them pay $50 for the product? This is when their product vision came into picture. They wanted to help e-commerce entrepreneurs reach their customers easily. As they began thinking more about these e-commerce entrepreneurs and their daily lives and their struggles, it became clearer as to what they want to build. That is, build the automation tool that Drip is today. It is one thing to walk up to a random person in Starbucks and ask them how your idea is, but it's another thing to actually find a customer who will be willing to pay you for your solution. Notice how Drip validated their idea. They were themselves facing the problem, so they knew it was a genuine problem. Also, since there was no other competitor that did something similar, they knew the market. They also knew they wanted to serve e-commerce entrepreneurs and how their daily lives and struggles were. Rob and his team knew what they wanted these e-commerce entrepreneurs to do once they came on Drip. Their product vision is what helped them identify their passion. You are not going to wake up every day thinking about what new technology you can add to your product, but your passion and your vision is what will get you excited. Making the lives of your customer easier is what will get you excited every day. Also, by constantly listening to their customers and incorporating their feedback in the product, Rob and his team managed to build something that customers really wanted. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You need to know who your customers are, what are their struggles in their daily lives, and build a solution to address these problems. Build an initial prototype to address these problems and keep on iterating your product based on their feedback. These concepts are explained wonderfully in the book The Lean Startup by Eric Ries that you can check out from the link in the description. Let me know in the comment section how did you validate your idea or what do you think about drip.